Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Brooke breaks the internet, and Steffy receives an unexpected phone call from Spoiler. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. In Monte Carlo, Ridge and Brooke take questions from the press after the social media launch. Brooke gushes that they're both so excited to be back and to embraced by the press and the fans. Ridge declares there's nothing like the magic of Brooke Logan. At Forrester, Katie tells Zend and Hope that the launch was so good, everyone's going berserk. Steffy's on the phone telling Finn they're still waiting to hear, but she's praying it went well. She disconnects and Carter announces that Brooke and Ridge made quite a splash in Monte Carlo. Katie talks up Brooke and Zend. Hope says what's good for Brooke's bedroom is good for the company. Turning to Steffy, she asks, right? Steffy warns they don't want to get ahead of themselves. The buzz has to translate to sales. Hope has a feeling that her mom and her line are about to be a big hit. Once again, Carter says Steffy's right, they need more than buzz. They need to see something significant from the social media campaign. Steffy's cautiously optimistic. Hope snarks about her feelings about her mom. Steffy wants the relaunch to be everything and more, but they'll have to wait and see. In Monaco, in the reception tent, Brooke worries whether or not the launch will go viral. Ridge is optimistic that it will because of her. She's honest and embraces everything about herself and shares it, even her naughty side, which is his favorite. They canoodle. At Forrester, Carter tells Zend how impressive his campaign is as Steffy walks over. She agrees, you did good. Zend believes in the reboot. Katie says as the head of PR, she does too. Hope chirps that Brooke Logan has always been a hit with the customers and buyers. Everyone is eager for her to get back out there, and Monaco is proving that. She's sure they have nothing to worry about given her mother's track record. Katie agrees. Her sister looks freaking amazing. Carter interrupts. He's a numbers guy and needs to see sales to validate Brooke's return. Hope is totally confident in her mother and thinks everyone else there should be too. In Monte Carlo, Brooke and Ridge speak to fans on the street. Brooke poses for selfies with them. As they keep walking, the rep runs up and tells them Brooke's bedroom is trending. At Forrester, Katie asks if they're getting any orders. Hope repeats that there's no way the social media drop will not be a success. Steffy mentions trying to keep Hope for the future afloat. Word has gotten out that Thomas is no longer designing. Hope snarks that maybe someone should have thought about the well-being of the company before. Carter interrupts, not wanting to rehash their argument. Zend thinks sales will be juiced in a way they haven't seen in a really long time with the bedroom line. In the corner, Katie agonizes. Hope notices and asks if everything is okay. What's going on? Back in the reception tent, Ridge tells Brooke he's going to call Steffy and see what's going on. At Forrester, Carter mutters, "Haluva time for the website to crash." Zend says there were too many orders at the same time. Hope thinks they should have anticipated this. Steffy takes a call from Ridge and tells him, "We're on it." He's confused. She explains the website went down. As she puts him on speakerphone, Katie announces it's back up. Soon, they're all cheering as Carter announces 126,000 units have been sold. He jokes, "The only problem is we don't have that much inventory." Ridge says they'll get it. Katie and Hope congratulate Brooke. Walking again, Ridge and Brooke are approached by an older woman who thanks her for her empowering message to the world. At Forrester, Katie tells Carter the sales are on fire like nothing she's ever seen at the company. Steffy agrees. Hope lauds Zend and Steffy chimes in. Carter gives him credit for the photo shoot and social media drop. Zend teases that he'll take all of the credit. Hope also has to give props to her mother. Steffy bites her lip as Hope goes on about how she's a legend. Brooke's bedroom is back, baby, and better than ever. Steffy walks over by Hope, who tells her it's okay to smile and enjoy the victory for all of Forrester Creations. In Monte Carlo, Brooke still can't believe the relaunch worked out so well. Ridge learned a long time ago never to underestimate the power of Brooke Logan. She thanks him for believing in her. His love and support mean the world to her. Ridge tells her she means a lot to him. They hold hands and he tells her she is the love of his life. "My Logan," she coos. My Ridge. As Brooke and Ridge kiss, someone watches. The voiceover says, the role of Taylor Hayes is now being played by Rebecca Budig. Taylor takes out her phone and makes a call. At Forrester, Steffy is surprised to hear from her mother and says she misses her and would love to see her. Taylor tells her daughter she misses her too. She's in Europe and is calling to let her know she's coming home. Steffy's thrilled. Taylor says she'll call her soon with the details. Mama's coming home. The bustling streets of Los Angeles glimmered under the afternoon sun as the city thrived in its usual hustle and bustle. Inside Forrester Creations, the atmosphere was charged with a different kind of energy. A major fashion event was on the horizon, and every designer, model, and assistant was buzzing about, ensuring that everything was nothing short of perfection. Brooke Logan, that ever-glamorous and formidable presence in the fashion world, was in her element. She had been working tirelessly on the new collection, determined to leave an indelible mark on the industry yet again. Her phone pinged incessantly with notifications, but she paid them no mind. She was used to the constant flow of messages, be they business-related or the inevitable gossip that followed her everywhere. However, something was different this time. As she took a brief moment to sip her iced coffee and glance at her phone, her eyes widened. Her social media accounts were blowing up with activity, and the notifications were not your average likes and comments. Brooke had broken the internet. Earlier that day, Brooke had posted a behind-the-scenes video of the upcoming collection on her Instagram. The video was meant to be a teaser, a sneak peek to build anticipation. But what she didn't realize was that in one fleeting moment, the camera had captured a confidential sketch of a groundbreaking design that was supposed to be a surprise reveal. The internet had caught on, and the clip went viral within minutes. "Oh my God," Brooke muttered under her breath, scrolling through the comments. They ranged from awe at the stunning design to sheer disbelief that such a monumental mistake could occur. Brooke felt a mix of panic and exhilaration. This was not how she planned to unveil the piece de resistance of the collection, but the cat was out of the bag, and there was no putting it back. Just as Brooke was contemplating her next move, Steffy Forrester's phone rang in her office. Steffy, who had been in a heated discussion with her team about the logistics for the upcoming show, glanced at the caller ID. It was an unknown number, which she usually ignored, but something compelled her to answer. "Hello, Steffy Forrester speaking." "Steffy, it's me," said a familiar voice that sent a chill down Steffy's spine. It was Spoiler, someone she hadn't heard from in years. The voice was unmistakable, but the caller had been out of the picture for so long that hearing from them now was nothing short of shocking. "Spoiler? Is this some kind of joke?" Steffy replied, her voice laced with skepticism and surprise. "No joke, Steffy. I'm back in town and we need to talk. There are things you need to know, things that could change everything." Steffy's mind raced. What could this person possibly want after all this time, and why now, of all times? She glanced at her computer screen, which was currently showing the viral video of Brooke's accidental reveal. Was there a connection, or was this just an unfortunate coincidence? "Meet me at Il Giardino in an hour. We have a lot to discuss," Spoiler continued before abruptly hanging up, leaving Steffy with more questions than answers. Steffy sat back in her chair, trying to process the sudden whirlwind of events. Brooke's internet-breaking blunder was already causing enough chaos, and now this mysterious call threatened to upend her world even further. She knew she had to be cautious, but her curiosity was piqued. An hour later, Steffy found herself at Il Giardino, the upscale restaurant where many a clandestine meeting had taken place over the years. She spotted Spoiler sitting at a secluded table in the corner, looking just as enigmatic as she remembered. "Steffy, you look well," Spoiler said with a hint of a smile as she approached. "I wish I could say the same for you," Steffy replied, taking a seat. "What's this all about?" "Straight to the point, I see."